Hey, what's up? It's your boy Izzy Abra here with my main Kevin Brauch. Hey. Okay, you guys, so this is a different type of interview. We've done the celebrity interviews with rappers, sports, but now we got a celebrity bartender.
Beer drinker.
Beer drinker.
Look, so this guy's so good and so professional, he's not even drinking.
Yeah.
I offered to buy him a drink. He said no.
Hey, we gotta keep it clean.
Interview.
So Kevin, before we start talking about Thirsty Travelers, right? We know you started your career you were a bartender for 7 years before you go into.
I had to pay the bills, man. I had to get through school.
Okay, so when you became a bartender, right? What was it that said, I want to go mainstream, I want to become a TV guy? Do you ever think this dream would become possible?
No, I went to school. I went to Ryerson. I got my education. I had to pay for my education, putting myself through school, working in bars and restaurants. Okay. And those two things don't normally work. They collide, yeah. Right? Because here's school and education and integrity, and here's bars and tips and party. Yeah. So those two things are it's really hard to work till 2 a.m. And get up for an 8 a.m. class, right? So, I mean, thank goodness, man, knock on wood, I got through it, and I liked both aspects of it. I like what you do. You like what you do. That's why I'm talking to you.
I just love having fun, man.
This guy's the real deal.
Meeting guys like you is fun.
You are a real deal, and that's why I am here helping you out. Yeah. Look at that. He's stealing my beer. Yeah. But also at the same time, I mean, you have to know what you're talking about. You have to find passion in what you're doing. You have to know the facts. Okay. And with the people that work at restaurants these days, Toronto is one of the best cities in the world to eat in. Okay. I mean, you pick up a copy of The Grid, you pick a copy of Now Magazine, you pick up the local mags. You know, they all talk about the new and upcoming restaurants and the places, right? We are in tune in this city to a lot of things, to our music, to our food and drink, to our television. You know, it's a good time to be a citizen of the GTA.
Most definitely. And then let's say on TVOKids, I know you're very successful there, winning the Gemini Award. How did it feel to be honored for your such great work?
You know, I mean, you hate to say it's about the trophy, but there's a little bit inside you that when you get the trophy, you can go, oh yeah, I got my trophy. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay. I mean, it was the scariest moment. You know, well, I've had a lot of scary moments, but having won, you know, and having the nominations, you know, felt really great. Sure. And then you get it out of the way, and then you can really think about things, and you don't have to worry about that crap anymore.
How do you keep your ego clean, you know, keep it low, not try to brag too much, be like, hey, you don't know me, like, because as you said that story about a surgeon, right? Some guy says, you know, I come home and I watch Kevin Brauch.
That's good. I met this heart surgeon, work at Toronto General Hospital, and it was around the holidays, and I was at a Christmas party, and we're like, yeah, Christmas! And he shows up, and he's a surgeon, and he had somebody die on the table. And he died open heart surgery on his table, and he was really sad. And I was going like, I'm a pissant, like I'm nothing. You're saving lives and doing incredible work. And he said, but you know, at the end of the day, so I don't kill myself. He goes, I go home and I turn on the Food Network and I see your face, and I'm going because I'm a court jester. We're court jesters. We're lucky. We're lucky to do this work. Knock us on wood. Knock us on wood. But I realize that, you know, there's a position in life for everyone, and you got to find your position, and you cannot be bigger than your position.
All right, we're already 5 minutes into the battle. Time for me to check in with my favorite Canadian on the floor, Kevin Brauch. How goes it, Kevin?
It's going okay right here on the floor. What kind of mojo did these guys have going on back in culinary school? 2 students, 1 room, and now they're meeting in kitchen stadiums. So this is pretty wild here today.
It's not nearly as wild as it probably was back then.
I agree with you. A couple of things you should know about on the challenger side. Eggs being separated. You got the smoked bacon. Let's go over to Mike Simon, the Iron Chef. Butchering being done by both him and his sous chef, Derek, down by the sink station. And just to point out, they both have smokers.
Smoking is one of the classic preparations for this fish, so no surprise to see both of these kitchens employing those devices.
Shields on, guys.
All right, looking over on the challenger side, those veal tenderloins just went into a large pan, so they're getting a bit of a sear. He'll finish them somewhere else, I'm sure. Got a pressure cooker being handled over by Mike Simon. Some cannellini beans being loaded into that.
You travel the world a lot, so talk about your experiences traveling from North America to Europe. How does it feel to be traveling and doing something you do, most importantly? Like, you're not traveling to be doing a job you don't like. You're traveling for the best job in the world. How does that feel?
I mean, it's great. When we first started traveling, people didn't see. Now people around the world, thankfully, know know who we are, so they treat us differently. When in the beginning, it was just go out there and find good stories and try and hook up with good people and let the fun happen. You know, now, you collect bottles, you collect these great bottles, and you get souvenirs, but I always go forward as a citizen of Canada. You know, my goal is to be a proud representative of Canada. I'm a global citizen.
Yeah.
You know, for the last decade.
Okay.
Well, no, but for the last 10 years, I've represented myself around the world as a Canadian citizen. But you know, you have to respect other cultures. You really need to know when you're on the plane. Do your homework when you get off. You should know, you know, what do you say and how you meet people, and if it's 2 hands or 1 hands, or if it's 1 kiss, 2 kisses, 3 kisses. If it's
I know for that Prime Chef America show, right? You're the floor reporter, and I know for the Thirsty Chapter, you're a host. So talk about the difference between hosting and reporting, like the difference of the jobs, like.
You know, my job on Irish Chef America is really food forward, and I tell people that I am there to keep Alton Brown happy, because he is the man, and I am his. He is the main guy.
Yeah, you are his.
I am his. I belong to him.
You are his.
And all I have to do is just keep him happy.
You know what? You're better than him, man. To be honest.
Happy. No, I'm not better than him. That's it.
You gotta keep that for another time.
If this airs in the United States of America, I am screwed.
Okay.
It's not about that. It's about the show, and it's about the game. It's about the 60 minutes. It's about how everybody comes together for one moment for 60 minutes. Right now, we like competition.
Yeah.
We like seeing competition.
More competition, more money, man. You got ratings, man.
Bachelor.
Oh, you guys are way better than that show. Come on, man. Don't even name those shows.
Chef Off. I'm gonna try and name some more.
Oh, I don't even know shows. I don't even watch TV. I play video games.
Okay. Then maybe you should be doing a video game show. Next week, it's all about video games. But I want to be here because I hear Minecraft is on Xbox.
I play sports games. 2K12. Let's play Xbox 360. Okay, but now let's talk about one of the funniest experiences you had.
Yeah.
The Jay Leno show. That must have been a surreal.
It was the scariest thing I've ever done.
Surreal experience.
2006, I was on for St. Patrick's Day. I brought down my special bottle.
Look at that. That's crazy, man. That's what she called. I don't even know what that's called.
Shibianju from Taiwan. Those are glands of snake.
Yeah. You know, it looks like that Busta.
It looks like Busta. Busta was actually on that show. Busta hugged me at the end of the show. Smell that. Smell it again. What does it smell like?
I'm drunk, man.
It smells like butterscotch.
Yeah, it smells good though.
It smells like candy.
I remember you were telling me you had an issue. You weren't sure if you were gonna get that across the border, right?
I didn't think I was gonna get this across
the border. So when you got it across, you're like,
I didn't think I was gonna get it back. I go on the show. I show it to Jay Leno. I was like, here, Jay, look at it. And he didn't even want to see it. He's like, you know what? He's a busy man. He likes cars. He doesn't like alcohol. God love him.
Oh, he doesn't like alcohol. Maybe that was the issue.
No, he doesn't like alcohol. He doesn't drink. He's got 55 cars.
Upcoming projects. What you're gonna be working on now?
I'm going down to New York for the month of July for Iron Chef. I got a new project being built right now that would probably take me around the world again, and it has an element of alcohol and of cooking and of getting in chefs' faces. Okay.
So there's no cooling down for you now. You're always going to be busy. We're not going to be see you chilling at the beach this summer.
I got 25 years to work before I get to retire.
Okay.
To Freedom 55, baby. And I got a long way to go.
Everybody has their favorite type of alcohol. You have your Ciroc, you know, you got all these big time names. What is your favorite type of alcohol? Because yours matters most ultimately. Really? The no-name
The she behind the no-name one. I told you, I'm from the projects, man. Yeah. Crescent Town. Kids these days, they got no respect for their elders.
Kevin Brauch, where can we find you on Twitter? Twitter.
Drinking Robot.
I thought it was at Kevin Brauch. I stalked you before I came.
At Drinking Robot. You can find me under Kevin Brauch, but the handle is Drinking Robot. No, Drinking Robot.
Before we head off, can you give us some comedy, you know, some couple laughs before we leave for all those beautiful fans out there?
What are you?
It's a talk show, man.
So, I'm being chased by a snake. Okay? And before this bottle, I didn't know the snakes had nuts.
Balls.
Right? Well, balls, nuts, yeah. Right. So next time you're being chased by a snake, just kick him in the balls.
This was a huge honor, you know, as I said, to do a celebrity drinker is something you don't find often. And I got to do one of the biggest interviews of my life. Shout out to Kevin Brauch and the whole Crescent Town movement, the whole beer drinking movement. Signing off for Dempz Carter TV. Dempz Carter and
Drinking Robot.
Kevin Brauch. See ya.